Hi, we're at Red Rover Dog Training Center, and we're going to be talking about how to clicker condition your dog. The reason we want to do this is because the clicker, which is this in my hand, I like the one with the little wristlet, it makes a pretty loud sound. So a lot of dogs could be worried about this. You're going to need a clicker. You're going to need some yummy treats. This is what we use. We're using just the Hero dehydrated beef liver. Ruby loves these. And we're using Ruby. There's my Ruby girl. So now she's wondering why she heard the clicker sound and she hasn't received anything. So I'm gonna give her a little treat. All right, so the important thing is to have something that makes a sound. The traditional clicker can be quite loud. Ruby was worried about the sound. Now when I click, she's not worried at all because she knows that there's a reward coming, all right? It's marker training. We're marking something. We're showing the dog what we want them to do. And we don't want them to be afraid of it. So that's why we're conditioning them to it first. So if this sound is too loud, you can muffle it in your hand. You can put your hand in your pocket. You can put your hand behind you. You can also use the top of a pen, the clicker portion of a ballpoint pen. That makes a much quieter sound. We want the dog to just get used to the sound. So the clicker also buys you time from the clicking sound to when the dog can have the reward, which is great. The clicker is a marker. It can be very, very precise, much more precise than our treat giving and our verbal. And verbal can sound different, so the clicker just always sounds the same. It's an excellent, excellent tool. Ruby, who was worried about the sound, as you can see, she is no longer worried about it at all because she's been conditioned to it. And she knows that a clicker sound means that she's done the right thing, whatever that thing is. So think of it that each time you click, you're taking a little picture, a mental picture for the dog. And they're going to eventually put all these pictures together to figure out what it is that you want. And this is what we're going to use in our trick training classes so that we can very incrementally teach dogs by using scent lures, the clicker, the reward system to shape their position and reward them to show them what we want. And then we'll put a word to it. If you've noticed, I'm not putting any words to it right now. I'm just simply clicking and rewarding. That little pause is extremely helpful. And the treats that I'm using are small dehydrated liver treats. Use whatever your dog likes. You want to make sure that the pieces are small because we're going to be doing a lot of it. And you won't get this all in the first go. When I did this with Ruby, yeah, she wants her little treats. So she's not barking or anything, clicking and rewarding. I'm not going to click when she's talking to me unless I want to teach her to talk. All right, so we want to make sure that we mark the correct thing. And at first, there is no correct thing. We're just showing the dog that the clicker means that food is coming. Click and food. And that little pause, the anticipation of the food coming, is the most important thing. Thank you, Ruby, for your assistance. You're a very good girl.